welcome back to the vlog. This is Khariz and I finally did another video after more than a year. Today I got ready while I answered some of your questions. I think it's just right that you get to know a little bit about me before I post some random videos of myself. I consider this as my relaunch. There were a lot of crazy and serious questions in this vlog, so if you're interested in that and if you want to know how I got this look, please keep on watching. But before everything else, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. Okay, so today I'm gonna get ready while I answer some of your questions so that you could get to know me more. I'm getting ready because I'm having online classes. I'm in law school and this is just very timely for me. When we started online classes way back March, when the lockdown started, the professors didn't really mind if you went into class wearing pajamas or house clothes because it was a very stressful moment. When the new semester started for 2020, the school made a policy. Aside from being prepped mentally, you also have to be prepped physically. So yeah, I'm not a pro or anything like that. Please do not judge me if I have been doing something wrong. Just feel free to comment down below. Question number 1 is, how's life so far? Life is pretty good. What made you start vlogging? A lot of people would say that it's for monetizing, but that's not really why I want to do it. If you really do know me, way back high school, I'm gonna be that person who will take a lot of photos, a lot of videos. I'm a very sentimental person. I really love to keep all these memories. I'm really scared that there would come a point that I would be forgetting all these things, and I do not want that. Second is, I really believe that I could do it, so why not get into vlogging? I am passionate about it. There's not a day that would go by that I wouldn't watch vlogs, may it be international or local vloggers. I am crazy about them. What have you been up to during the quarantine? I haven't really been up to anything. I just slept, I eat, I do Netflix, I squeeze in some workout, and that's just it. I was really happy about it because it's the only time wherein it's totally okay to not do anything, so I kind of savored that moment, and I was just really glad that I wouldn't feel bad about not doing anything, because what can you actually do during the quarantine, you know? Favorite place you visited? I haven't visited a lot of countries just yet, but I love the United Kingdom because of its very rich culture and history. And I also love Japan for the same reason. Plus, it is very convenient to travel in Japan. Everything is just so easy there. It's very clean, and if you're on a budget, you could eat really good food at a very cheap price. May work na po ba kayo, or do you still go to school? Pre-COVID, I actually did both. I am a law student, and at the same time, I work as a radio DJ for Magic 89.1. I used to do the Breakfast Club with Gabby from 6 to 9 in the morning, from Mondays to Thursdays. Thoughts on getting married? Oh my gosh. I am not thinking about it. I do not want to get married. I am only 26 years old and I am scared of getting married. It is an absolute no for me as of the moment. I'm not even sure when I'll get married, but I'm hoping maybe 10 to 15 years from now. I'm not even sure with the 10 years that I'm saying. You know, I'm not even sure that I'll be ready by the time I'm 36, because currently there's a lot of things that I really want to do with my life. I'm scared that if I get married, I couldn't do all those things that I really want to do. I love traveling way too much. I haven't visited a lot of countries just yet, and I really hope that I could see more of the world with my mom, with my family. And it feels like for me, when I get married, it's just so much responsibility. I'm not saying that when you get married, your partner is going to be making all the decisions for you and you can't decide for yourself. It's not really that. So once you get married, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to consider the feelings of your partner. You're going to have to consider his ideas and his schedule and what works for him and his decisions. At this point in my life, I have way too many stress and I can't add that up to mine. If we're on the same age and you're getting married, getting engaged, and ready for all those responsibilities, give me tips. How do you do it? Because I'm not so sure I'm gonna be ready for the next 15 years of my life. Does size matter? Oh my gosh, yes, it matters. Who is your favorite cousin? Well, I have two favorite cousins, Nika and Mia. They're like my instant best friends. YouTuber ka na pala kaya? Yes, I'm a YouTuber. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Comment down below. What is your unforgettable travel experience? My first out of the country trip, we went to Singapore, and one night we decided to have a chill night out over at Clark Quay. On the way home, we rode a 24-hour bus because I was with my eldest brother. I was with Ice. He's very thrifty, so he really would not get a cab. Now that 24-hour bus that we had to ride on, it wasn't going through the same route that we usually take, so we don't know where we're headed. At a certain stop, the bus driver told us, this is where you have to go and this is your stop. We have no idea where we were. We stopped by at a gas station hoping that they would have Wi-Fi because we didn't have Wi-Fi at that time. We had a SIM card, but it didn't have internet because, as what I told you, my brother is cheap. He's so cheap, he didn't get a SIM that could access the internet and have Google Maps. And we didn't have a pocket Wi-Fi because I think at that time it was really expensive and I don't think he was willing to pay for that either. So we ended up just walking around the neighborhood, and luckily we walked towards the right path and it eventually led us to the condo where my sister-in-law and my brother lives. So after 2.5 hours of getting lost at 2 a.m., we finally reached home. What is your favorite skincare regimen? Just really all about anti-aging skincare routine, because with my skin type, I only have a combination skin. I don't really have problems with breaking out. My skincare regimen really just focuses on anti-aging and brightening. Where are you planning to travel after COVID? We are planning to go to Japan next year. We didn't plan this trip just because we wanted to. Our trip for Singapore last June got canceled, so we are forced to rebook a ticket just so the travel fund wouldn't expire. Fridge raid! We have a small fridge, but it has a lot of bahaw na food, panis na food. Everything is there. If you want me to do a fridge raid, please do comment down below because I really want to do it as well. Your dream destination and why? I do not actually have any. My goal is just to travel more, go to more countries, visit more cities, and that's just it. Whatever city, whatever country that may be, I would love it. What's your skincare routine? As much as possible, I really would like to follow the Korean 10-step skincare routine. I cleanse, I tone, I put an essence, I put a serum, an emulsion, a lotion, eye cream, a moisturizer, and a face mask, but I don't usually do face masks every day. Biggest turn on? I guess my biggest turn on would be if I could talk to you about anything and you could relate to me. That is definitely my biggest turn on. Favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite is mango and vanilla. Nicest thing said to you? I think when my friends would push me, when they would tell me that they believe in me. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you a lot. Pet peeves, there are a lot of things that definitely annoy me. I get annoyed very easily by so many things. I really hate it when people reach out to my plate. They would be like, uy, patikim! Uy, patry daw ako niyan. Hello, akin yan. Parang, nag-order ka na ako nito kasi gusto ko ito, tapos kunin mo. Parang, sana kung gusto mo pala to, nag-order ka ng iyo, di ba? Grabe ka easy. Annoying af. Last thing you ate? The last thing I ate, I had a lechon belly and lumpia and rice. Last thing you drank? I drank Coke. What have you become this quarantine? A plant mom, a baker, online seller? Ha! I haven't become anything. But during the quarantine period, I learned how to wax my own legs, thread my own brows and my upper lip, do my own pedicure, and I do my manicure and my gel nail polish. So I'm pretty proud of myself, and I save like a ton of money. Cup size. I think my cup size, I am size 38B. How to stay sane in the midst of this pandemic. I think for you to stay sane, what you really have to do is just focus on the positive things. Bakit ka addict ng COD? I love Call of Duty way too much, but I haven't been playing for the past couple of months because Call of Duty did an upgrade. I think the upgrade is like 4 gigabytes and my phone doesn't have a memory, so I ended up not playing anymore. I'm pretty sad about it. Anong paborito mo na ulam? My favorite ulam is giniling and lumpia. I absolutely love it. I think for 8 years, from high school all the way to college, I have been eating 3M's giniling. Nowadays, I am crazy about lumpia. Whenever I get the chance to order out, I really make sure that there's lumpia. Not a question, but please do a video of your skincare routine. Please do let me know in the comment section below if you want to see my skincare routine, my daytime skincare routine, or my nighttime skincare routine. Coffee, tea, or milk? If you asked me this a couple of months ago, I would say tea and milk, but right now I have also really been crazy about coffee. It's just recently that I realized all the energy that it gives you throughout the day, and I absolutely need it. Bakit ka naga-cry while naga-poop? Too much information. But I cry when I poop because I guess it was just a habit that I built over the years. Ever since I was young, I would be crying. When I was a kid, I would cry whenever I would have like a hard poop because I feel like I am being punished by the Lord. I would be like, Lord, anong kasalanan ko? Bakit mo ginaparusahan ng ganito? I always think that having a hard poop is a punishment because it's really hard. Why would you have to go through something like that? I hated it. Right now, I still do that, but I do not scream the same things. I would be like calling my niece for help. Be like, Bella, help me! She'd be like rushing and be asking me, oh my gosh, what is going on? Are you pooping? I would be like, yes. And she would be like, okay, come here, hold my hand so that you'll feel better. I just like scream a lot of crazy things while I'm having a hard poop. TMI, sorry. HIIT or yoga? I guess, pwede wala. Ganun. Sneakers or sandals? I would choose sneakers. I'm at a point in my life wherein comfort comes first. First to pop on your mind, one of your best high school memories. The time when me and my friends would be organizing parties, and we would even have like a name for it. We would call it I Would Die Virgin, Shots 2.0, I Would Die Virgin Part 2. All of these party series happened in a span of one school year. When we were in 4th year high school, we did all of that. Most of our 4th year high school life, we were just actually busy planning out parties and stuff like that. It's just really funny because looking back, parang feel mo lang, wow, cool ka girl, parang cool kids kayo, ganun, feeling. How many times a year do you color your hair? Parang nev not colored ang hair since high school. I color my hair twice a year. It always falls on a May or April, and then a December. Ano ginagawa mo Monday to Saturday maliban sa mag-aral and mag-class? Whenever I get a free time, I make sure that I drive my mom around the city if she has like an appointment or she has to take care of business or she has to go to the banks. And also, I run errands, I pay the bills, or I go to the grocery. Bakit ka natitiis ni Carlo? Girl, honestly, hindi ko din talaga alam bakit niya ako natitiis. So may tanong na lang natin siya. When it's true love, you have to accept your partner. Aside from looking at the perfection, you also have to look at the imperfections and the flaws. And in my case, tagal na niya na-accept na I'm a big bad monster. Acceptance is the key. What do you consider as your best asset? I talk a lot. I consider it the best because for one, you wouldn't get bored if you're with me. Like, I could entertain you 24/7. And second, you do not have a problem of entertaining me because I can handle that all by myself. Sex or chocolate? Oh my gosh. Chocolates! Of course! Lights on or off? I would choose lights off. I have astigmatism, so I am very sensitive to light. I get a really, really bad headache. Top or bottom? Top, sis. Why do you want to be at the bottom? We always want to be on top. Skincare tips. Okay, so I guess you should always put sunblock. It's the most basic thing and it's safe for everyone to use it, and everyone must absolutely use sunblock. UV rays are everywhere, and it's the UV rays which causes a lot of damage to the skin. So as early as possible, please put sunblock already. No matter what age you're in, start applying sunblock. What was your normal routine like before the ECQ started? My normal routine before ECQ or pre-COVID-19, I would usually wake up around 5 a.m. to 5:30. I go to work from 6 to 9 in the morning, and then I arrive home at around 9:30, and then I take a little bit of nap from 9:30 all the way to 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and then after that I just have to study and then prepare myself before I go to class, and then go to class from 5:30 to 9:30 in the evening. I arrive home at around 10, have dinner, get a little bit of study, and then sleep at around 2:30, and the cycle goes on and on. What is your best and worst purchase of 2020? My worst purchase would be the AirPods Pro case that I ordered at Shopee. My AirPods Pro was new at that time, so imagine my excitement to, you know, dress it up, buy a case for it, and I have to wait for it for like more than a month. And when it arrived, it didn't fit my AirPods Pro. It sucked. Best purchase of 2020, of course, it would be this ring light that I am using right now. I didn't think that it could be really useful, not only for doing vlogs, but it's really useful for my online class as well, because the ring light comes with a stand for your phone. So that's really good because I need it for taking time-lapse videos or having Zoom. And I got a machine that does the UV LED kind of thing that does your gel nail polish. It's only 750 pesos from Lazada. Bakit ka naglasing sa Casa de Habana to the point na sinundo ka ng mama mo? I know you think that I did that because I was going through a rough time. I was actually going through a breakup, and I was seeing a guy that my family doesn't like because of family history, whatever. I didn't get drunk on purpose. I think that night I only drank 1 or 2 shots, or I guess 3 at most, of tequila, or I'm not even sure what that was anymore. I do not know what was in there because suddenly afterwards I just got so drunk. I just want to sleep and I want to drink a lot of water, and I can't seem to move my legs. I can't walk. I couldn't even carry my own bag. My bag was on the floor. My ATM was like all over the place. My phone was all over the place. It's a good thing actually that my mom had a gut feeling. She didn't have a good feeling about any of it. So she decided that they have to pass by Casa de Habana to make sure I'm okay. Lo and behold, when they arrive, my friends are all over the place. They are panicking. They do not know what to do or what to say. And my mom just saw me there on the chair, lying down on the table, and my stuff all over the place. I couldn't even let myself walk. They dragged me all the way to the car, and when I reached the car, we had a multi-cab back then. My dad grabbed me by the hair, and he was just smashing my head at the handbrakes. We live at the 3rd floor, so my dad had to drag me all the way up the building. He was kicking me when we reached the house, and he was asking me what I was doing with my life. I honestly said that, Pa, hindi ko alam. Sa totoo lang, hindi ko talaga alam. Pero ginasayang mo lang ang energy mo kasi wala akong ma-feel. Sabi ko sa kanya, bukas na lang tayo mag-usap. Kasi naga-waste ka lang ng energy, wala akong ma-feel. Gusto ko na matulog. Yun ang sabi ko sa kanya. And feeling ko, nagets niya din. So, he stopped and we all slept. Dami kong in-explain. Grabe. How do you motivate yourself to study, especially online classes na now? #send tips. Honestly, I don't think I'm like the right person that you should be asking this. But in my case, what I usually tell myself every day is, you know, just do it now and you'll thank yourself later. So I'm really hoping that what I'm doing works, because if it doesn't, I don't know what would happen to my grades by the end of this sem. Okay, so we're finally done getting ready. That was the last question, and this is the final look. And if you have any video suggestions such as online shopping haul, fridge raid, skincare routine, or any crazy challenges, just let me know, because I would really love to do it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun, and I hope you learned a thing or two about me. This is Reese, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!